It must be doing well at this time. Now, what numbers are you looking at in terms of not revenue? You don't have to tell me about revenue. To be nice if you do gross, but but employees.
We were hitting around 350
at your peak.
At your peak, our peak. That was our peak. But then this is about the time it was about to crash. Especially when I went into coma for a while and I was not managing anything. Things really became bad. Okay,
so what happens in this time when you go into you start getting sick? You just realize what happens.
I'll tell you that story when we talk about Now You Know. It was actually when Now You Know was released.
Okay, so then where does the story go from here now? And what year are we looking at?
Now we are looking at 2014.
Okay, 2014.
Yeah. So there, I think the other song I did that this was a really fun guy to work with was Abbas.
Yeah, that's a good song.
The song was called Ngangari.
Yeah.
Tama don't care waga wanajua mi ama don't careaga. Ni Abbas kubaba juu ya beat ya Keggah. I say niko ngangari, pia nyinyi muwe ngangari. Mkono juu in the air kama unajua uko ngangari. I say niko ngangari, pia nyinyi muwe ngangari. Mkono juu in the air kama unajua uko ngangari. Okay, macho haina pazia, ndio maana munaniangalia. Ati vile nimedonglelea kutoka juu mpaka chini nimetokelezea. Niko live niko ngangari, nimengaria kofia chini dangaris. Sasa navuka boda na maboundaries. Nina baraka kama rais wa Marekani. Jamani, Ujerumani, Mombasani atauliza mama Kerekani. Niko kila mahali kama serikali, na ustake jua niko na gari gani. Nyimu na roll na mungari. Kategori ya simu sini Blackberry. Mini mzinga, weni koko ya Cadbury. Si majina munajua ni Abbas baby. I say niko ngangari, pia nyinyi muwe ngangari. Mkono juu in the air kama unajua uko ngangari. I say niko ngangari, pia nyinyi muwe ngangari. Mkono juu in the air kama unajua uko ngangari. Magrupi ya watasaidia, wanataka tu wabaie masangria.
And Abbas was a really fun guy to work with. Like, if you listen to everything he says, you'll just die laughing. Like, yeah, I think Abbas and Das, like, punchlines are just unbelievable.
And Abbas had also left Kenya this time.
Yes.
Where are you working with him from?
I think he was in Germany.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys, it's online basically.
That's where I think the future of music is.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So that whole song was created on that online platform.
It's all an online platform.
You reached out to him, he reached out to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, another Nonini connection.
Nonini. Isi siti yako. I want to mention Nonini has here. It's crazy. Okay, so you do the bass song, but that one didn't have a video.
That didn't have a video.
Yeah.
Yes. Because that was logistics. So my main guy for video was VJ1.
How did you meet VJ1?
And VJ1 was like one of my most instrumental people in my career.
Yep.
Like, VJ1 was just unbelievable. VJ1, we met in America. Yeah. We actually met at a Egyptian video shoot.
Uh-huh.
All right. VJ1 called me. He was from New Jersey and he was coming to shoot Egyptian in Massachusetts. So he was like, this could be a cool chance for you to produce for Egyptian. But I need a favor. I was like, what do you mean you need a favor? He was like, I'll introduce you to Egyptian, but you need to bring for me like 5 really hot models.
And I don't worry, I know them.
So I was like, you're sure Egyptian's gonna be there? He's like, yes, I promise. He's in a van right now heading to my location.
Yep.
I'm like, all right. So I had to find 5 girls, like ASAP. And we go to the pool area. Egyptian comes out of the truck. Then VJ introduces me to Egyptian. I give him my card, I give him my information, and I made for him a flash drive with like a bunch of beats. Yeah. So he kept his side of the deal, I kept my side of the deal, and that became our beginning of our working relationship.
But Egyptian never hit you back.
Now that's a problem. But then, funny enough, he what is this? Egyptian hit VJ and asked for my information and asked me to call him, and I messed that up. Yeah.
And what? How did you mess it up? You didn't call?
I didn't call. I tried to call like 6 times. It didn't go through. Like I was like, it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah. So now you begin meeting VJ1.
Now that was our first meet.
Because he's got his own diaspora story.
He has his own diaspora story, and he has to be on this show because he has seen. I don't think there's a single video that he has done that's bad. Like, there's a time if you see VJ walking, you'll be shocked. He has like a touchscreen laptop that's a touchscreen at the bottom, touchscreen at the top, and he has like little markers. Like he's just over there coloring, changing, grading. Like he literally does it line by line, and then he goes to the next frame. He does it like he can spend the whole night. Like there are times we look at VJ, we are with VJ, and we just look at him just sitting there by himself. He's just there lining up. Like he is such a perfectionist. Like everything you see in his videos, he has touched it.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's on a different level.
Okay, so you guys connect at this point.
Yes. So I think Akili and by Das was being done at that time, and VJ did the color grading and the correction and everything. Yes. And he did a really amazing job.
Yep.
He did like a really amazing job. And
did he do profs? He didn't touch profs, huh?
Prof was done by Match Blake and a guy called Sync.
The video?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, but the video was beautiful. Like they were walking in Malindi with Masais. Like, oh my God. Like, and then I love the storyline. Personally, I would like to meet Sync one day. Like seriously.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You're in Kenya in case.
I know. In case you listen to this.
Okay. So keep going to this story.
So the next song was King Kaka, Mimi Bado.
Yeah. King Kaka, Rabbit Beat ya Keggah. Umegeuza mtaiwe runway na yo mwili ni changanye bado skinny na glow una skim kapro hata profesa ujua uko wakikea less nda kukaresa watoshi awa waresh na ni mjanja kama wawes kwani ana nini calves nayo ni ako wapi sai maringo utadhani stop pale Jerry kitambo sana best yake Njeri kucha imepambwa akipita na handwa
Mimi bado sijapata wangu. Wewe bado hujapata wako. Si uko wangu, mimi niko wako. Nikupe mapenzi yasiyo yako.
Cheki si eti na kusingizia. Kesho neza kubaya pia bia. Kuna vitu nataka kukuambia. Ndafurahia ukinikubalia.
That one, we are planning to do a video. That one, I really want to do a video. I want to reach out to their camp and see if we can really...
How did you even connect with King Kaka? So if you tell me Nonini,
then I'll keep quiet.
Okay. Nonini.
Nonini became our A&R.
Okay.
Because I was in America, and this thing has started bubbling. I needed someone on the ground who can connect me.
I get it.
With
I
artists.
get it. Okay.
And someone who can actually handle the contractual agreements. And someone who can make sure the split sheets are all done right. Someone who can make sure, like, this, by the time the paperwork is sent, I'm ready now to work with the artist.
Nonini says this in his CTA. He said that Keggah created a project. Or is this a project now that you're talking about? Where all these songs are coming in? For example, where calligraphy is and all of these songs?
that was like one project. We listed all the artists we wanted to work with.
Yeah.
And
So-
Nonini's job was like just to make sure that happens.
But that's not this project where King Keggah is. Or King Keggah's was just a song.
I think it was a song. He did it with Yano,
Okay.
who's like really talented, a really good producer also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what role then did you play in this King Keggah?
I did the production.
Or then you just send the stems again?
Send the steps.
Okay. Hey, dude. You are at this time. You're definitely getting your tentacles within the. Now you're not even getting. You're ingrained. You're ingrained. The kind of people you're talking about working are the big name artists within the country, and it's diverse.
Yes.
Okay.
So I also did some songs with Bamboo. Bamboo was that person who I would Skype school to go watch his concerts. Like Bamboo was that person who was. I listened that K-South album. Was in my headphones like my entire high school. Like,
so did you meet Bamboo in Kenya or the States?
I met Bamboo in the States.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Bamboo had started like a tax business. He had like a tax company, and then he knew about my business, so he wanted me to like introduce my employees to him. He does their taxes.
For real?
For real, that's how we met. Like it was a normal business deal. It had nothing to do with music.
What?
Yeah. So that's how me and him met. We started talking. Then I was like, let's work on a few songs.
Vile tu anakaa, mimi nimeshangaa. Anakatika peke yake bila jamaa. Eti vile amevaa, vile ana dance. Tajitetero safi nikipata kacha. Penda vile ana move, vile ana sway. Nitamkatie akikamawe. Akinipatie dakika chache. Hata nipatie namba yake. Juu ni mrembo. Udema anapendeza kabisa. Bila confidence jamaa anaweza katishwa na huwezi jua kaa na ringa. Lakini akilanga utakaka mjinga Sani ego unalinda Jude mamebeba nyuma kama mahindra imefura alafu tena imevimba tena sura inakaka dema na imba Rihanna Beyonce ana fiance lazima nikahale ama niaje wacha nikaanze karibu na manze najaribu kubonga conversation ipande mambo vipi mambo fiti nikawekelea drink hapo kando ya kiti unahisi shoti ya makaniwaji ama niaje kumbe nikadeka juaje mimi nimesanga anakatika peke yake bila jamaa peki vile amevaa vile ana dance tajitetero safi nikipata kacha penda vile ana move vile ana sway nitamkatia akikamawe akinipatia dakika chache hata nipatie namba yake
So the thing is, at that time when I was working with Bamboo, I was still with Jobless Corner. So I really didn't understand marketing. I didn't understand contractual agreements. I didn't understand media plans. So as I told you, I really had like many failures. I learned from every single, I probably have like 100 songs that never blew. So like I had some songs that I still love them. I still play them. I honestly think if I release them right now again, they will blow.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's now what you did, like two songs with Bamboo.
I did like 3 songs with Bamboo. I think I did one song with him and a guy called Jay Ella. He was one of the guys who started coming into the band later on. I also did a song with him and Abu Senior, the main artist.
Yeah.
Yes. And I also have one song called Twangalia that I think we didn't release because as soon as I think he got saved.
Yeah.
And then Twangalia was just not a song, man.
That wasn't friendly at that time. Okay, but Bamboo, I'm hearing, is way before. It's your early days production.
This was my early days production. This is still my Jobless Corner days. This is still, because I think the one thing as an artist you have to understand, first of all, you have to understand how to make music. That's number one. Then you have to understand how to produce music. What is actually good production. Then you have to understand the mixing and the mastering, the art of mixing and the mastering.
Yep.
Then you have to understand and this is the most important. I always tell you should actually start with the marketing. Start planning your marketing even before you do all this.
Yep.
Like all this is useless if you don't have your marketing ready.
So let me ask, at this time, you're in States. It's still mind-blowing me that you're not thinking about penetrating States. Or is it a dream that we see from this side where we're like, yo, let's go penetrate the American market like it's easy?
The thing is, and I'll say it based on, remember the project that was flipped from me?
Yes.
Yes. That project was marketed in Kenya, but my original plan before it was flipped was I'd talked to a friend of mine at Sony. He's called Jimmy, and he had listened to the original versions that were to be released, and he loved the fact that it was something to do with autism awareness. He wanted to, and it was a really expensive media plan, but he had gotten us a Jimmy Fallon interview, an Ellen interview, almost 6 TV stations in America, plus Worldstar Hip Hop, the full banner and the front video for that project. But then when he had the new version and he was like,
it's too much politics.
There's too much politics.
So okay. Let's talk about then this autism project. Is that cool? Can we enter this?
I personally don't.
No.
Personally, from my perspective,
what was it? What are you trying to do?
It was just an autism awareness project. But the only thing I feel bad about is I personally don't even care that it was taken. I can make 100 more of those songs. What I felt bad is that it did not reach its full potential. That's what really hurts me. What really hurts me is that, like, it was such a good idea and it was something that was so amazing. And I still like it and I still appreciate it. But I felt like if we had gone the Sony route, this would not be a Kenyan famous song. This would have been something that would have gone viral. This would have been something that would have gone global. This would have been the whole of Africa playing this music.
And let me ask, how did you even connect to this Sony guy?
Jimmy was always a good friend of mine. He's one of the guys my marketing guys reached out to, and we used to play my mixtapes, just my beats to him, and he was like, he loved them, and he really is the one. Anytime any of my projects were picked by Sony and used by someone, it was always through Jimmy. Okay, so
are you trying to tell me that you had projects that were picked by Sony, and what does that mean?
That means basically,
this is what I'm talking about, the penetration into that other market.
Basically, that means most record labels will take a project, make you sign an NDA, and either you do the mixing, you do the mastering, or you do a certain part of it, or literally they take it and put you as an assistant producer.
Oh man, so you started producing for this other side, or mixing and mastering?
Yes.
For this other world. And was the money good? Is the money good in that?
Sony pays. Hey, Sony's checks don't bounce.
Whoa.
Yeah, those were like your really big projects. Like those were like now.
Can you talk about any of them, or they're all under NDA?
Most of them are under NDA.
Well, anybody coming to you for production from this out of Kenya world?
I've had I'm telling you, my DMs are crazy. Like anytime I want to make extra money, I just go into Instagram. Like I'll always find an artist saying, yo, I want this. You know, the thing I say is, it's disrespectful to ask me for a free beat. It's disrespectful. Like I don't even mind if an artist from Kenya calls me and be like, yo, niaje niko Kayole, niko na 6,000, unaweza nitenzea beat. Tuma kwa MPESA. I'll do it. But then the calls of when yaje.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm like, KPLC does not understand at why I'm powering like 40 equipments in my house.
I get it. Okay. So, continue with this story.
So I think this is the time. Also, another group we worked on during this time, and the song is unreleased, is Ukoflani with Mavon, Kina Kitusiwa and everyone.
How did you get Ukoflani connect?
Yo, Ukoflani is like a clan. It's like a clan.
Yep.
It's like a kingdom. You can't just work with a certain person if you haven't worked with a certain person. You can't, this person has to be fast on the verse. Like, it's a real clan. It's like literally they have like traditions. So a friend of mine who knew them personally in America.
And Kama was in America.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Introduced me to every single one of them, and literally they came up with their rules. And the only thing I asked for was one of my new upcoming artists, his name is Mavon, to be on the track. I was like, if I'm going to do this project, I just want also to give someone new an opportunity.
You're like, cool.
They're like, cool.
But you haven't shot a video for that?
Those are the projects now. Those are my upcoming projects.
Okay.
Those are my new projects coming out.
So
now we go to Now You Know.
No, you've forgotten Kali.
Oh, Kali. Oh my God.
Calligraph
and Christoph.
Calligraph and Christoph. Yes.
Oh my God.
Because this is